Each day, you wake amidst chaos. The world blares, demands, pulls at your soul like wild hounds. And yet, you have power. You have direction. If only you choose it. What difference lies between 9 wasted days and 9 transformed ones? Is it not the direction of the will that shapes the path of the hours? Do the gods not give each man the same dawn? What he does with it is his offering. Why should we plead for a new life while squandering the life before us? Shall we not build, moment by moment, what we once believed impossible? In 9 days I chose, and in 9 days everything changed. These 9 habits, practiced with unwavering discipline for 9 days, reshaped the course of my life. If followed with the resolve of a steadfast Stoic, they will do the same for yours. For the soul is strengthened not by chance, but by deliberate daily effort. Number 1. Rise before the sun rises. The moment before dawn is sacred. The world has not yet awakened. Silence reigns. In that silence, the soul can be heard. Marcus Aurelius rose early, not out of duty, but out of discipline. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I am rising to do the work of a human being. The lazy man seeks warmth. The Stoic seeks purpose. Rising early is not simply about time. It is about reclaiming dominion over your flesh. Mastering your body so the soul can lead. In the stillness before day, you shape the day. Number 2. Begin with reflection, not reaction. The masses reach first for their devices, notifications, noise. But the Stoic reaches inward. Each morning I asked, what is mine to do today? What can I endure? What must I let go? Epictetus taught, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Turn away from the crowd. Do not let others decide the tone of your day. Reflect, write, breathe before the world storms in. Number 3. Practice voluntary discomfort. Comfort is a slow poison. The ancients knew this. Musonius Rufus would sleep on straw, walk barefoot, eat coarse food, not because he had to, but because he chose to. For 9 days I stripped away ease, cold showers, simple meals, no indulgences, and I found that my will grew sharp. My desires fell silent. My spirit stood tall. The soul, when tested, reveals its shape. Number 4. The discipline of a single task. The mind that leaps from thought to thought is like a flame in the wind. It flickers, it dies. Focus is the root of action. When I worked only. No distraction, no splintered energy. I spoke to no one, checked nothing. The Stoics called this attention to the present moment. Seneca warned, to be everywhere is to be nowhere. Choose one thing. Pour yourself into it as if it were the last task you will ever do. The result will surprise you, not in what you accomplish, but in what you become. Number 5. Engage the body as a temple of the mind. The body is not to be worshipped, nor is it to be neglected. It is the vessel of reason, the carriage of will. Each day I moved, walked under storm clouds, lifted heavy iron, stretched into pain. I treated the body not as a machine to be pampered, but a beast to be tamed. Carl Jung once said, what you do not bring to consciousness becomes fate. The body holds unconscious truths. When you train it, you unearth them. If this resonates, if your fire stirs, walk further with me. Like, subscribe. Not for algorithm, but for alignment. Each new step in Stoicism, each lesson we unveil, strengthens the unbreakable chain of those who seek truth. Number 6. Accept insults as training. The weak man rages at criticism. The Stoic smiles. Because every insult is a whetstone. Every offense is a chance to master reaction. On the 5th day I was wronged, publicly, harshly. I said nothing, did nothing. I watched, and when the sting passed, I thanked the moment, because my ego had been exposed, and ego is the greatest liar. Machiavelli, cunning and brutal, still grasped this truth. It is much safer to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. But fear, true fear, belongs not to enemies. It belongs to the one who cannot face himself. Number 7. Daily Memento Mori. Each night I imagined death. Not to despair, but to prepare, to sharpen gratitude, to wake up from the fog. The Stoics believe that keeping death in mind makes life vivid, clear, urgent. Marcus Aurelius wrote, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Each evening, I closed my eyes and whispered, if this is the end, did I live as I ought? And strangely, the days began to feel longer, richer. Like gold I could not afford to waste. Number 8. Serve without expectation. The world tells you to chase success. The Stoic seeks service. Each day I gave without needing praise, held the door, wrote words for others, answered the phone gently, sacrificed comfort, because giving is not weakness, it is strength in silence. As Posidonius believed, virtue is not shown in grand gestures but in constancy, in integrity, in unseen choices. No man is alone. Even the lone traveler leaves footprints for others to follow. Number 9. Review the day as a warrior, reviews a battle. At night, I did not collapse into sleep. I sat, I remembered. Where did I act well? Where did I fail? What will I do tomorrow? This was not guilt, not shame. This was the sharpening of the sword. Each review carved weakness away. Seneca commanded, "When the light has been removed and my wife has fallen silent, I examine my entire day. I hide nothing from myself, I omit nothing." You are both commander and soldier of your own soul. Debrief, refine, prepare. These 9 habits changed everything for me, not by magic, not by fortune, but by the steady, deliberate practice of habits rooted in ancient truth. Habits drawn from the marrow of Stoic philosophy, habits forged not in comfort, but in fire of determination. These 9 habits, simple in name, were storms in practice. They tore away delusion, exposed the raw truth, made me see what I had been, what I could be. 9 days, but the journey has no end. The Stoic path is not a road with milestones. It is a climb, a storm, a ritual. And each time you return to the habits, they deepen you. They root you. Like the oak on the mountain, bent by wind, but never broken. If you find yourself moved, if the voice within you stirred, then do not leave in silence. Let your action match your conviction. Like, subscribe. Join those who do not drift, but steer. This is not for vanity. It is for the mission, for the message, for the many who need to remember that they are not powerless. And now, go deeper still. The next teaching is not just a lesson, it is a reckoning, a mirror you will not want to look into and yet must. Because in that next video lies the truth about what chains you and how to shatter them. Watch it. Do not delay, your life waits not. Walk the path, stand in the storm, and when the wind howls, smile, because you have become the rudder, because you have chosen, because you are free.